to the final. Hata jacket imetolewa.
Hii ni kaa vita. Najua mahali kwenye vita itaanza. Yeah.
It all started with the dream because we started with Kenya versus Congo.
Yes.
And we won 1-0.
Yes.
And we were like, okay, can our neighbors down south do something different?
Yeah.
And that's Tanzania. Yeah. What did they do to Burkina Faso?
Actually, they are the one who had the opening fixture.
Correct.
Because they were... Well, they opened the fixture anyway because they were not hosting the final.
They opened. Hey, they opened the tournament.
Yeah. Opened the watu wengine. So they opened the final. Of course, tournament they won 2-0 against Burkina Faso.
Correct.
Yeah, 2-0 dominance, clean sheet in the bag. One of them was a penalty, but still good enough to see them get all the 3 points.
And then, funny enough, like I told you, I love watching The Penguins of Madagascar. It's a very nice movie. At that point, I was being told, Joe, Madagascar are going to play with Mauritania.
Yes.
And I'm like, Mauritania will make easy work of these guys. And then it went to a 0-0, and actually Madagascar got a red.
Yeah.
Then you're like, okay.
The resilience. Like Madagascar, they got red carded way early on. In the 39th minute, their captain at that point in time is one who, he has a crazy name. Let me just not announce it. It's easier if I don't say it. Let me saying it. They got red card in the 99th minute, and they held on being 10 men.
Correct.
And their goalkeeper was the man of the match because he had to do a lot of work in terms of saves. Goalkeeper anakuwa nicknamed Toldo. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you're thinking to yourself, because obviously now we know Madagascar and Morocco are in the final, and then you go to Morocco versus Angola. And you're like, okay, Morocco, World Cup, Manenos,
yes,
what they did.
Yeah.
But now because Chan is a tournament for the local leagues, for the local players playing in the local leagues, you're like, it will be different, but business as usual.
Yeah.
Morocco 2, Angola 0. And then we were like, okay, let's see what our neighbors on the west will do.
Yeah, Uganda.
Hey, Chief.
Bro, and before you go to that one, I have to say the Morocco-Angola one, I watched it live.
Hey, okay.
Yes.
You were there?
At Nyayo Stadium, bro, getting sun-kissed, watching football. That was the best thing that ever happened to me, bro. And watching football under the floodlights.
Under the floodlights,
as well. So transiting from sunset to floodlights. Go there.
Kasa has really, you know what, congratulations to everything, to everyone who organized the Kasa and how Kasa is.
And Nyayo as well.
And Nyayo, disregarding the fact about ticketing, all those negatives, those speeches.
Yeah, very good. Then Uganda, of course, now we're thinking the hosts. Tanzania have won, Kenya has won, Uganda, surely you have to do the same. They were like, hold my beer. Hold my nail patch.
The nail patch.
Oi, they were thrashed by Algeria 4-3.
3-0.
Embarrassing, diabolical. But, I mean, Algeria are good, so it wasn't that shocking, really.
And then, as Kenyans, we were like, you know what, match day 2, let's see how Kenya will do.
Yes.
And then we went up against Angola.
Bro. Not another, but this one we got red carded. Yes, Marvin Nabuire.
Yes.
I recall watching that game at Nyayo Stadium, not Nyayo, Kasarani.
Kasa.
And I was like, bro, E to E, man. Honestly, I thought it's going to be a long, because he got red carded early on the first half. Let me see, is it 29th minute? No, 21st minute.
21st minute.
Yeah. He got red carded in the 21st minute.
That's after Austin scoring a penalty.
Yes. Thinking, hey, boss, it's quite a long one, but we held on.
We held on, and from then on, it was just every time we go down 10 men, because we did go down 10 men in the other match, but we did good. And then down our neighbors were like, oh, okay, so that's what's happening. In Nairobi. So we need to get a win. They played a day earlier against Mauritania, and they won 1-0.
Yes.
Then UG had Nyash what he said about Niles nini.
Ati?
Kasema watu wa Guinea wakuje.
Yes.
3-0.
Slapping.
East Africa for match day 1 and match day 2.
Yes.
East Africa represented.
Absolutely.
Without any storos.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
Okay, apart from Uganda the first day. Then we go to match day 3.
Yes.
Sawa. That's where you're thinking to yourself, Tanzania versus Madagascar. Definitely Tanzania will win. There's no way Madagascar are getting to the final.
Yeah. So, tough one.
It was tough.
Yeah.
Madagascar did their thing, Tanzania did their thing, and Tanzania won 2-1.
Yes. Out of that, they sealed their spot in the quarterfinals.
Correct.
Yeah.
Then, okay, poetic justice.
Yeah.
How are we not in the final yet? We bet a finalist.
With
a red card.
Aki. But that's football for you.
Hapa ndo referee hakucheza kaa yeye.
Nah, he did not. But we got down to 10 men again. And at this point you are like, hey, basi tuchezange basi tukiwa 10 men. acha tu kwa tuanze kucheza tukiwa 10 minutes because god damn. That was Crispin Aramba who got red carded.
Yes, and just before that, a couple of minutes before that, Ongam scored.
Yes.
So you're like,
bro,
it's
fantastic goal as well.
Even the other game, he scored first with the penalty, then a
red card.
And then we just had to make our lives difficult.
Yeah.
Because Morocco dominated. If you look at the shots on target, possession, kila kitu ilikuwa ni how.
Hii ndio inaitangwa clutching at straws. Unaomba tu Mungu haki ya nani hii game iishe tu. Because it was a very tricky one, but eventually we held on. That was fantastic. 3 points in the bag.
Yeah.
And there's something that came out of this match. Kuna jamaa fulani Nairobi alisema atapeana milioni 1.
Imepatikana? Najua sometimes ukicheza bahati nasibu. Unaweza pata sibu kwanza.
Wewe utapata sibu, bahati kumpata. Ngumu. Kwanza akiona pesa yako. Uongo mbaya. You can't get that guy.
It's all about the bottom man.
Yeah.
And then from there, obviously now, the finalists who are there, which is Morocco, went against Zambia.
And honestly, I didn't think there was going to be a different outcome, yeah?
You didn't think it was going to be a different outcome?
I think Morocco, for me, they're just too good.
But for me, the surprise was Central African Republic versus Madagascar.
Yeah.
I did not see that scoreline. 2-0.
2-0. You know, like, were they the debutants? I think Central Africa were the debutants.
CAR, yes. But you're always thinking from that region, that football is just amazing.
Yeah.
And then Madagascar decided to swim for Madagascar.
You know,
Tanganyika,
exactly.
Wakakuja juu kuzi umekataa kuita Tanzania.
Tanganyika hao ni wamechanganyikiwa tena hao.
You want to start another war, man?
Chinese,
we're already done.
No, we are not. Until your final lose na nani wainue kikombe hivi Morocco. That's when you finish this war.
This war is still on.
Yes, it is.
Up until today, what time?
6 p.m. I think that's when the game starts.
Okay.
Tanzania better come correct. Until then, tunachapa na verbal words. Verbal attacks.
And then Uganda also beat Niger. And we were like, okay, sawa, East Africa doing its thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then kidogo, you know, we forgot up north, we also have a neighbor called Sudan.
By the way.
The dark horses, pole chini ya maji.
Operating under the radar.
Nigeria, 0. Sudan, 4.
I don't know what Nigerians were doing here. Thank God we're not in Kenya.
Jeez.
Angekuwa nalala ruko Roysambu. Angekuwa anacheza. Walai.
First of all,
kama walifanya hivi wakiwa Uganda. No, wakiwa Zanzibar.
Yes.
Sembuzi wakikuwa Nairobi.
First of all, guys in Roysambu just chilling.
Na huko Mirema Drive. Mirema Drive, TRM Drive, watu wakakuwa nalala. Na Lubumba Drive. Huko niko wamejaa. Kai.
Mbona hujasema Kile? Mbona hujasema huko?
Kile pia na Kilimani. Nigerians who are there.
But there's a distinct difference.
There is, of course.
Ula Mirema Drive.
Huko? Ngori. So thank God the Nigerians were not in here, but anyway, it didn't help anyway.
Right.
But they got smashed for 4.
Correct.
That was a bit shocking. I think the highest scoring fixture. No, it was not the highest score, but the highest one-sided fixture, I would say.
Right.
The other one, 4-2, was the highest scoring, I think, between Central Africa and, was it Burkina Faso, when it was?
Yes.
There was another than 8 and 4-2, but yeah, still a big scoreline.
Right, and then we went on to see how we will do in Kenya.
Yeah.
We met Zambia. Again, another 1-0. I think for us, we should be given the title for the 1-0s.
I need to know,
yes,
like, if majority of the footballers there are Arsenal fans.
Why?
To the Arsenal 1-0. To the Arsenal 1-0. To the Arsenal 1. It's 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
Well, technically, if they were Manchester United fans, ingekuwa
pains and tears.
To the Man U penalties.
Yeah.
To the Man U penalties.
Thank God. Kenya tungekuwa tunaumia. You know, like, football has helped us get away from this shebang politics.
Yeah, politics.
It was poisonous.
Yes.
So they helped us get out of that. Imagine ungekuwa tunapelekwa penalties kama kina Manchester United.
But all those games that you attended, all those games I attended, the spirit of Kenyans coming together, forgetting our issues about politics, forgetting about our interfightings, and just for one collective month, we were just together.
For one cause. Fantastic,
what a
man.
time it was.
Fantastic.
What a time it was. And you know what? We still have that tonight.
Yes.
Because with the final, obviously, Morocco versus Madagascar,
absolutely,
we still have that one more shot to go back. But that doesn't stop because FIFA qualifies against Gambia.
They're coming up. Yes, we have to be. Next week.
Our local leagues, lazima
kicking off in a few, yes.
Because we have shown that we can jazz studies.
Absolutely.
Then even for our local leagues, to jazz a study.
Exactly.
Senior.
Facts.
Yeah. And then at the same time, Morocco flexed, chapping DRC Congo 3-1, while Madagascar walichapa Burkina Faso. For me, even this was a shock.
Yeah.
Burkina Faso.
They have a big name in football in Africa. You'd think. Yeah, they do.
And then you're like, hey. That's when I was like, hey, Madagascar usichezewe. I started thinking like that. Madagascar usichezewe.
And you know Madagascar, this was their second time participating in CHAN. Ever. The first time they participated was last edition, 2022.
Right.
And they finished third. And now here they are in this second edition going all the way to the final. The worst they can do is finish second.
Correct.
So that was very good.
Then tukaingia quarterfinal. All East African teams in the building.
Yes, sir.
Including even Sudan, our neighbor. We were in the building.
It's a kafa thing. That's what they're calling it. Yes.
It's a couple things. And Madagascar were there, Morocco were there,
yes.
Senegal were there, and Algeria. We were thinking to ourselves, what if
bro,
it becomes an East African final?
Yes.
Tukaanza Kenya versus Madagascar.
Went quite well.
Nyash, talk to me about this game.
We scored fast.
From your end, yeah.
Yeah, we scored fast. It was fantastic. Then they equalized.
Ominja in the 48th minute.
Yes. They equalized out of a penalty.
Gilles right there in 69th minute.
Yeah, and you're thinking like, I don't know, that penalty was a bit dubious, but yeah, it was given nonetheless. Correct. And then there was a goal that was disallowed, scored by Ogam.
Bro.
To date, I don't know why.
Why don't you interact with the VAR?
Bro.
That's why we have VAR.
Kwani ni ya kazi gani, man?
Angalia manze vizuri.
I don't get it. That referee, man, who was super questionable. And he was Senegalese. Now, I'm not trying to push any agenda, but... Hey, like, I don't get why that goal was disallowed. They said there was a shove, but it was such a slight push. This is a contact sport, bro. I mean, honestly, I don't know why they disallowed the goal, but they disallowed the goal. Then, of course, we went all the way to penalties. And, that's where our road ended. And
that's where the cookie crumbled.
Yeah, and I have an issue with this one because there were like 5 defenders who took penalties. Kwani hatuna attacking midfielders and strikers kwa hii team.
Benny McCarthy is the one who set it up. You know what? At the end of the day, he's pushed us to the quarterfinals, but that was questionable, you've said.
That was a bit questionable. Yes, and also questionable for certain footballers. Yeah. Like there was a striker in that pitch. Why was he not among the guys who took the penalties?
Correct.
I thought like for that one, you'd be like, yo, even you go to the coach like, I want to take the first. Or I want to be among the first 3 or something. So none of that happened. And the 2 guys who missed were defenders as well. So
then our neighbors hapa chini, Tanzania, or like you've called them Tanganyika, started singing songs. Oya wamepigwa. Watu wa kizungu peke yake naona stima kwa hiyo nchi yao wamepigwa.
Nilikwambia Kenya hajui mpira, kelele tu.
Morocco was like, Kenya, don't worry. You guys have hosted us very well. Hatujakuwa na shida na nyinyi. We'll do you one solid.
Yes.
Kichapo 90th.
Tap. Unajua hata
90 minutes unagongwa.
Yes. Tanganyika ni bure kabisa ama jamaa. Ama jamaa we give them a marking scheme of how to beat Morocco. Hata ukiwa 10 man. Wao walikuwa 11 versus 11. They could not do it. Even hata basi peleka game extra time. Jabronis. Walipigwa one time 1-0 and they were out.
And that's it. It was scored in the 65th minute. Osama scored it right there for Morocco.
Yes.
And now they were guaranteed, a semis.
Yes.
Then we were like, okay, our brothers to the west, Uganda. We have no beef with those guys.
None at
those
all.
Guys are calm. Tuna story na how. Election year. Baba Yueri is like, you know what? He wants to go Siju for the Siju 200th term. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
Age hata ilinipotelea. Against Senegal.
Yes.
They tried.
Yeah, they did. They did. But the defending champions as well. Senegal also very good defensively coming to the quarters. I think they were alongside Kenya and Sudan, the most defensive side, considering I think just a goal in the whole group phase matches.
There are some statistics here. If I read to you, you wouldn't think this is Uganda.
Yeah.
Uganda had 16 shots. Senegal had 7.
Bro.
On target, Senegal had only 3. Uganda had 5.
Efficiency.
Passes.
Efficiency.
Uganda had 387, while Senegal had 180. Uganda dominated this game.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what happened. Sawa.
Yeah.
Senegal goes through.
Yeah.
And then Sudan is like, okay, my brothers mumeshindo kufanya kazi East Africa.
They will show you.
Let us show you how we do it.
Yes.
They went on to beat Algeria.
Yes.
And set up a semi-final.
Yeah.
Between Madagascar and Sudan
versus
Morocco and Senegal.
Yeah. And building up to this, we wanted Kenyans, of course, we wanted to face Tanzania somewhere down the line, but the way it was set up, we could only meet in the finals.
Yeah.
Because there's of course the beef that was going on.
Correct.
Nani hatuko na shida now. Uganda, we had no problem.
We had no problem with them.
I got 2 sour.
Yeah.
And Uganda, I have to point out, there was one man called Alan Okello.
Yes.
Who was being linked to the move to Kenya.
Yes.
In terms of club football, I think Gor Mahia or AFC. AFC najua hawezi.
You're looking, after beef na Savara,
AFC, yeah, is
ni sawa.
I mean, you know, AFC, they are the third most successful team in Kenya. League titles after Tusker and Gor.
Where's Mother United?
Wait. Nika kuweka Leicester where Arsenal, Liverpool and Man United are talking.
But Leicester have a title.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Versus all these others have how many? Madare is how you won, I think, in 2008 or is it 2009? That's fine, but...
We still won the championship then.
Yeah, kitambo sana, before COVID.
Hey, Chief.
Yeah, anyway.
Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to do that, bro?
They're big up Madare United, man. But yeah, the semi-final, of course, Madagascar versus Sudan. Another tough game, not gonna lie. You know, Madagascar went down to 10 men, and they still won the match. Very cagey, though, because I was doing the watch-along here. Karibu nilale.
Yeah, because they scored in the 116th minute of extra time.
Yeah.
Where his name is Toki Naina. The last name, tuachane nayo.
Yeah.
It's a proper sentence. I think these guys should have nicknames like Brazilians. Because some of their names are...
They're too long, bana.
So, kama huyu ageitwa tu Toki.
Toki.
Hii story isha hapo.
Ama Nia, Toki Nia.
Toki Nia or something.
Yeah. The less said about these names, the better.
The better, yeah. They won 1-0 and they were down to 10 men.
In the 79th minute.
From the 79th minute all the way to the 120th minute.
Yeah, they held on.
Sustaining that.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, Morocco-Senegal, cagey game.
Yeah.
And it was that cagey game. If you look at all the statistics right there, Morocco dominated the possession, the passing, the fouls, even the fouls, they had lesser fouls than Senegal. Senegal were trying to be as accurate as possible because they started the scoring in the 16th minute with Joseph Samb.
A fantastic header. It was a header, I think,
header.
from, was it a corner or a free kick? But it was a set piece.
It was a set piece. And then in the 23rd minute, Sabir scored for Morocco. And obviously, it went to penalties and Morocco won it.
Correct.
Now, we are into the third place final.
Yes.
That happened yesterday.
Yes.
Bro, how many penalties does this tournament have?
Bro, not gonna lie.
Hey.
Like I don't know if ilikuwa Wednesday or ilikuwa Thursday. We did a watch along and the two games, each of them went to extra time.
True.
Two of them.
Yeah, Madagascar, Sudan. Yeah, no. Sorry. Morocco, Senegal. For sure.
Yes.
And also, yes.
And Madagascar, Sudan.
Yes.
It was great. It was Tuesday, yes.
It was Tuesday.
Tumechapa aje huku. Nilikuwa nimechoka tukiwa na Greg. But yeah, it went to extra time and penalties. But for the third place playoff, thank God there was no extra time. It's straight up. After 90 minutes, kama mko draw. Yeah. When the penalties, take kama Greensby na Man United.
Hey, bro. Was that necessary again?
Just a quick context.
That was not necessary.
Your reference naingia home haraka for anyone who's listening. Yes.
Yeah, and then obviously Senegal won the third place final yesterday again. The game went all the way to penalties and they won 4-2.
Yeah.
Setting up the main event. Sawa.
Yebo.
6 p.m.
Yes.
Kenyan time. Nyumbani.
Correct.
Kasa is ready.
Yes, it is.
Sasa. Roysa is ready.
It is.
Mirama is ready.
Iko. Lumumba drive wako tayari.
Pale Park University pia wako tayari.
Wako tayari. Ruaraka wako tayari. Mwegi wako tayari.
That whole region hapo.
Yes. Lakisama wako ready kuliko jana.
Hata Mwehoko.
Okay. Tutatuambia kama
because the final is here 6 p.m. today.
Yes.
We have Madagascar versus Morocco. Now, again, both of these teams were with us at one point.
They faced Kenya.
Tulichapa Morocco.
Should have been us here with Madagascar.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not Madagascar. Should have been us here with Morocco.
I think it should have been us with Tanzania.
Oh, Tanzania.
A proper KG war. An East African affair. But you know what? It's still fine.
Yes.
Madagascar are kind of close to the east side of us.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Than the north where Morocco is. So technically we have adopted them today.
Yes.
For me, they are an East African team. And today I'm going for a Madagascar win. In extra time.
In extra time.
Not at the time. Extra time. For me, it's Madagascar.
Yeah? I don't know. Look, I like Madagascar. This is the second time in the CHAN tournament. They have gone to the final. Yeah. They are good. They knocked Kenya out. But Morocco did a very solid for me. They beat Tanzania in open play.
And then they gained your support.
Yes. I cannot overlook that.
My question to you is, right now, do you think there'll be a red card in this game?
I hope not.
Because it will destroy the game.
I don't want to see no red cards.
Because Madagascar have played a game with a red card?
Twice.
Twice?
Yeah. They have that knack of getting red carded.
Well, I think they learned from the big brother Kenya.
I think they did.
Because even us went through
twice.
games with red cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I hope they don't get... If they get a red card against Morocco, imeenda. Wallahi tena.
Yeah. For me, Madagascar win in extra time.
Yeah.
Uko times... weird times, 117th minute rare. Ile ya kunyamazisha Morocco.
Bro. Okay, I hope by that then it will be like 1-1. I need the fans who are there to see some goals.
Correct.
Yeah.
For you?
I think Morocco bags their third chant title. Yeah, I think they do so, and I think they do so under 90 minutes. Or in 90 minutes.
So final score for you?
2-1 Morocco.
2-1 Morocco.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So there you go. There you have it. This is a sporty warm-up with Joe Saina and Nyash in the building. Remember, 105.0 in Nairobi, 107.3 in Mombasa. You can also